Hey guys, you join me on an unusually sunny Welsh March day. Behind me over here I've got the latest addition to our household. It's replaced the Mercedes that you might have seen in a previous video, and I'm excited to reveal what it actually is. It's a limited edition version of the car. They only made 210 of them. That might give it away to some people, but let me reveal what it actually is. So you join me in my wife's Mini Challenge 210, as you might have just seen from that little intro video. Inside this car, awesome place to be. It's got all the optional extras. Anyone that's watching this video probably already knows a little bit about the Challenge 210s, but they only made 210 of them, and this one is number 186. But the part of the challenge pack was it was basically a fully spec'd Cooper S. So it's got the bigger sat-nav screen, it's got Harman Kardon, full leather seats, reverse camera, head-up display, all the features really, apart from the panoramic sunroof, which I'm not really missing, to be honest. So this car, awesome. As I say, it's a 210, so that actually represents the number of cars they built, and it also represents the power of the car. So it's been increased slightly from 192 of the standard Cooper S, and you can definitely feel it. And another addition that was fitted to this car, which was standard on this model but a £1,500 extra, I believe, from Mini, is the Pro exhaust, and that is phenomenal. I've got a little button down here which is a Bluetooth remote, basically activates a valve in the exhaust, and yeah, when you turn that on, put it into sport mode. I'll give you a little example now. It absolutely transforms the way this car sounds. Kinds of cracks, pops and bangs from the exhaust, but it's so entertaining. But yeah, it essentially completely bypasses the back box and just makes it a straight through exhaust from the Cat, obviously. So we've had this car now, I say we because it's actually my wife's car. It's the replacement for her Mercedes that she used to have. We found with that car that it wasn't entertaining enough for us. Although we had it remapped and the power was much better, it still just was missing something, and I'm not quite sure what. I think the car was generally designed to be for a family. It was very, everything was sort of pulled back on it. The delivery of the power didn't seem very strong and entertaining. So basically my wife sold her original R56 Mini to buy the Mercedes, and then she missed that Mini so much that she had to have another one. So even though we've got a young child, he's actually 18 months old at the moment, we decided that we were going to make it work, whatever. So we bought another Mini. We've bought a pram and everything that fits in the boot of the Mini, and there is actually a car seat in the back at the moment. But yeah, so we've had this car about 6 months, and the reason that I've delayed making a video on it is because we wanted to get it exactly to the spec that we wanted before I went and made any videos. So we've made a few enhancements to this car, which includes the bigger John Cooper Works brakes. So it's now got the 4-pot Brembo brakes, which have been custom painted in candy purple, as purple, I don't know if anyone can guess, but it's my wife's favourite colour. And on top of that then, last week we actually fitted some OZ Omnia, brand new OZ Omnias in satin black, and they're wrapped in Kumo tyres. So we've done away with the run flat tyres at the same time, and yeah, I think it's just completely transformed the look of this car. It looks awesome, and we're getting loads of comments even in the short week that it's had these new wheels. People are always coming up to me. I was literally just filming that intro sequence then, and I had a nice chap come up to me and tell me how nice the car was and how he used to own an old Mini, which is always nice. It's the best part really of the Mini scene. Minis really have something about them. They may not be the fastest, they may not be the best handling cars in the whole range. I mean, the Fiesta ST tends to get a massive praise from all the car mags, but there's just something about Minis that really just captures the imagination, and this one again is a good example of that. We've got all the colour changing lights in here, they're all set to purple naturally. But yeah, it's just such a brilliant place to be and a nice car to drive, and that exhaust literally just does not get old. Get all kinds of funny looks driving through little villages, but yeah, you do a tunnel run in this. I'll insert a video clip of driving through a tunnel in this car, and it's just so cool. A lot of people might think that it's a bit Asbo and a little bit boy racer-ish and a bit 17-year-old, but I don't know, it's nice just to have a little button down there that unleashes your inner 17-year-old every so often. But anyway, I'm babbling on a little bit here. What is this car actually like? Well, let me pull away from this junction. I've got sport mode on, exhaust open. Let's listen to it. Sounds absolutely incredible, and it pulls really well. It's a 2-litre turbo. Again, anyone watching this video is probably going to already know that, but it's essentially the BMW 120i engine, which has been tweaked a little bit and squeezed into a Mini, if you can believe it. But yeah, it's brilliant car. So entertaining. Another addition that we've made to this actually is we've got some high back lowering springs on it as well, so it's already a pretty well sorted car. It went in for its full 4-wheel alignment as well yesterday, so the car is now set up as well as it's going to be really for the road, and it definitely shows now. You could really put a lot of faith in the chassis of this car. It's awesome. I mean, the only thing really that is missing over Andrew's Peugeot, as you've maybe would have seen on his video, is he's actually got a limited slip diff, which this is missing. But I think unless you're going to really attack the roundabouts and take this on track, I don't think it's an expense that we're going to be willing to shell out for. So this video really was just meant to be a little bit of a short introduction to our latest car that we've now got. I'm planning to do a few videos with Andrew and his Peugeot 208 GTI by Peugeot Sport. Can't miss that though. But we're looking to take it up to some nice Welsh roads and do a little bit of a comparison between the two. Like I mentioned earlier, his actually has the limited slip diff, so in the handling stakes it's probably going to be better than this. But they are very evenly matched in terms of power, probably weight, size, and they're kind of aimed at the same market really, so it'll be interesting to do a side-by-side review. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I know it's only been short, like I say, but I really wanted to just show everybody the new look of this car and how it's all now sort of sitting. So please join again for any future videos. I will hopefully be bringing you some more videos more frequently this summer. Got a few things lined up. I've got a Fiesta ST, the latest Fiesta ST, that's actually had the latest Revo remap on it. So that's now running 245 brake horsepower. So I'm going to be doing a little video on that for you. So stick around and stay tuned for that, and hit the subscribe button. And I thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to leave some comments. Cheers.